Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we'll be playing some routes into Sweden 6. See what board we get here. We have board C. That is not a good board for Sweden. And the reason why that is not a good Sweden board is because regardless of the Explorer, I'm going to be facing down that city land. And that is going to be very problematic for us. In addition, we don't have any of our presence lands with Dahan. So best Explorer here would be probably possibly mountain. Okay, so it's mountain and the row backing is jungle. Okay. I was thinking mountain. Yes, this is going to be very challenging. Probably a good set for Sweden, just to show you guys. This is like I said, this is the one board you never pick with roots because you're trying to avoid those city lands. So what I'm thinking here is possibly moving into this mountain, killing the town, then killing the explorer, and then having a single vitality there, and I'll be able to defend this land. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with the G3 presence from bottom track. Going to get that minor, and like I said, this presence is going to go over here into my C3. I'm then going to move my Incarna to C7, destroying the presence from C7. And the cards I'm going to be playing is my Boon of Resilient Power as well as my Blooming. And the idea behind these two cards is Res Power is going to restore my presence here. And then I'll be able to get a second presence here for a defend. Now looking at our minors, of course we get our Favor of the Sun and Starlit Dark, one of my favorite cards for roots. It's a tri-element. We also get Constancy, one of the best cards in the game. I mean, it's definitely Favor though, because we're trying to stall the game out. And we need to, if we can stall the game out, we'll eventually surpass the invaders here. So let's skip that event, and we're really hoping sands would be better. Wetlands is really bad news for us, and it is sands. Awesome. So pretty decent for us. Okay. And we're going to use the Resilient Power, restoring our destroyed presence, and we get a major here. Doesn't really matter what that major is. We just needed to move our Incarna there. And, I mean, this is an opportunity for us to get very overpowered major. I mean, we got some really good ones. This is a pure fire hit. Here I am saying that we have a bad board here, and yes, we do, but these majors will definitely make up for it. So usually I pick Unrelenting Growth because that's like Root's best card, but this is an adversary that is very fast-paced. So I actually don't think Unrelenting Growth is the card. I actually think it's Pent-Up, and that's because Pent-Up solves my sands for me next turn. And Rapid Wings is a very close second, but Pent-Up is what I'm going to grab here. And this is actually really sad because I don't know what cards to forget. I mean, we have some incredible defense. It might actually be Entwine the Fates of All, possibly. No, I don't think, because I think I'm going to play that. Maybe it's Favor? Oh god, that feels so bad, though. Because next turn I want to do Radiant plus my Defend, and then the following turn I want to be playing Pent-Up Calamity for my sands here. Do you know what? I actually think it's Radiant. I think I get rid of this card. Wow. I mean, the majors were just so strong for us. So we're going to use our right innate here, getting rid of this town. And then we're going to use that left innate, pulling that Dahan into here. And then we're going to use our blooming, putting a vitality over here to the mountain. Like I said, I want to be playing Radiant plus Entwine the Fates of All here. Presence from top track, choosing my G3. And we're going to put this presence here. So as you can see, we'll have that Radiant, 2 Fear, sniping both Explorers, as well as that Entwine the Fates of All, giving us a nice defend 4 here. And then, as I mentioned, we have Pent-Up to deal with this land, and we also get to draft a power card here. Now, I could go with a Vitality here if I would like to, you know, I think we go with the minor here, just so, yes, looking at these cards, and these are just also great pickups. I mean, part of me just wants to grab Sap. Nice defend 5, helps defend this land. And yeah, let's grab that. I mean, this is the exact set of drafts that can make a really bad matchup, in addition, a matchup with a bad board a lot more favorable for us. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Search. Okay, so search for the unclaimed land. Exploring the land with the fewest total Dahan invaders. Looks like we will explore over here to our beast land. We then need to add a disease, which sucks because we can't. And then we have to Han push. Okay, Ravage. This is only 5 damage, so my vitality cancels it. Then we have to do our Sands build. Oh, right, that's the negative. I forgot pent up the removing the disease. Ooh, maybe I was interesting. It might be a slight mistake by me, an oversight. I mean, at least we picked up sap there. I mean, I guess pent up does solve the land anyway. And mountain as the follow-up, and that is probably it's very close to game winning. And the reason why that's really close to game winning is because we just needed to buy a single turn. Like obviously jungle really bad. Wetland is not automatically losing. Well, I guess jungle we have pent up for this land. Hmm. Maybe we're actually just really far ahead here. Wow. Maybe I was actually supposed to put that explorer here. But we do have that right innate again, so we're going to do that one fear, getting rid of that explorer, and we use that left innate, pulling this explorer over here into the into this jungle, I believe. And I think we defend 5 here with sap. Like we do sap, pent up, solve this land, and then get a vitality here. And I think we go with the vitality placement. Presence, and oh, we got the other tri-element card with Sky's Herald. Wild. Hmm. I just realized the one negative to what I've done here is this land is likely going to be blighting twice. I'll need a second vitality there. So this turn we do Pent-Up plus Sap. That solves this land. Pent-Up solves this. Unless we don't do Pent-Up, we do something else. Well, let's go Presence. I guess we could do Sap plus my Defend. Solves this land, because that we defend 5 plus 6, that's 11. We go bottom track. Here we'll just grab the moon, the 0 cost card. If I do this, we play both Pent-Up plus Sap, and then next turn we play Sap or Defend plus Entwine, and then I'll have Animated Rockroot. I picked up Rockroot to help Threshold Pent-Up down the road. Guess we have Pent-Up. I mean, what if we don't play Sap then, and we just use Pent-Up to put tokens here? We do this instead. Maybe I do this instead, because we use Pent-Up, add Disease, Strife. And then we'll have our right innate to clear this land, so then I can get to 3 plays. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Only negative is this land stays around, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Frontier Coals is pretty sad. Though we can... Oh, that's so bad for us. Well, I guess I can gather 2 Dahan here. I guess this is the benefit. So I can add a beast to a land without stuff. I guess we'll go here. The Frontier Calls is going to hurt a little bit just because now that means we can get hit by escalation. Especially if it's sands, we just get double hit. But I mean, I think we have to do it. I guess we'll put the beast over here into the sands. Yeah, we're just hoping it's not sand sphere card. Hopefully it's like an isolate or something. The lowest build. Useless. Okay, Ravage Sands. I mean, the big benefit here is at least this land got solved. Quite nice. Okay, Frontier Calls, Coasts. That actually is pretty good for us because we can just easily defend this land. This land is somewhat problematic. But yeah, no, actually Coast is pretty good here. I mean, this land is going to be vulnerable, but I think that's okay. But we're going to use Rockroot here, adding a single wilds, such that if the sands back-to-back comes up, I won't get escalated. We'll use our right innate, 1 fear, getting rid of the town, and then we can use our left innate, and let's, yes, pulling the Explorer here, so that I don't have to defend this, though I think I want to. Maybe I don't. Yeah, reclaim. Putting our presence here. Yeah, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to defend this. Because I think I do this, this, this. I don't even want to play Radiant here. This is such an awkward set of cards. Maybe I do want to play it. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for the energy. Just because, like, I don't want to play any of my cards here. I don't want to play my defend. I don't want to play this. I guess I can go sap there. Sap the land. Yeah, so maybe instead I gather like this. I gather one into the jungle. I play these 3 cards. And then next turn I can play these 3. Just play all zeros. I guess I can defend 5 here instead. Oh, I see, this is the problem land. Oh, but I'll have pent up. I won't have pent up thresholded though. So maybe I'm not supposed to play animated rack root here. I'm supposed to play that next turn. Next turn I'll have 2. Next turn I'll be able to play these 3 cards. Okay. I'll defend 4 there, and then defend 5 here. So I actually play both of my defense here. Okay, seems pretty good. And I have the vitality all nicely. Putting down roots. Okay, that becomes a town. We have a push from a land at Dahan. We'll push that here. And we have stricken. Okay. Skip lands. Okay, that does nothing. Ravage mountains. That's blocked. Build coasts. And the explore is wetlands. What an interesting game. Well, we haven't even blighted this game. Here I am saying how bad of a matchup this is, and looking pretty easy for us. I think so we definitely want to use blooming here. Left innate gathering the explorer in, right innate killing that explorer. And then we're gonna use we'll have a thresholded pent up to solve my jungle here. Yeah, and I think things are pretty good for us. We go bottom track here. G3, playing these 3 cards. Excellent. Though we're not gonna have enough fear to get rid of this land. Do get to G3 here. So this presence goes here. Then I replace that, move my Incarna, and we also get a minor. And looking at these, I mean, Call to Trade is the exact card we need here. I'm not going to pick it though, because I already have an answer for the wetlands. We're going to grab discard, Razor Sharp. Oh wait, I'm 1 energy off from this. So I cannot do this play. Well, that is the case. I guess I did my math slightly wrong, which is very unfortunate. Right, because that's so sad. I guess I can go with elusive ambushes instead. And that can work. Still really sad here though. The end of the world. I'm also playing a dead card like ambushes. But at least it's a thresholded pent-up. It's 3 strife and a disease. That's all done. We can kill some stuff here, and then we can defend that land. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. Yeah, because I think I was at 1 energy last turn. Yeah. Next turn we'll just get to 4 plays. I mean, I'm not the most excited about it, but we gotta do what you gotta do. Invested, adding a town, east damage, and adding a Dahan. Kind of sucks actually that we got to add a Dahan or add a town over here, but it's a Ravage Coast. Then we need to add a town to the highest number of land without invaders, so we add it there. We need to build wetlands. At least we get to add a Dahan there, so now I don't get punished by Sands. Okay, so Sands comes up, and I added that Dahan here such that I don't get escalated. Left innate, we're gonna gather this town, and I think we grab the town. Then we're going to use the right innate, 2 fear, eliminate both towns. And then we're going to do rack root. Oops, that there. I guess rack root here. And then next turn I can double defend it. Fortunately, I don't have the energy though. Oh no, I do. I've just drafted so much fear cards. Or so many defense. So let's reclaim. Presence from bottom track. I just don't have enough energy. Is here we do Radiance plus this, plus this, plus this. Applying all of our zero cost cards. We do hit our innates. Perfect. We have our defend 5 here. Plus we have Radiant, 2 fear. Get rid of both explorers. And now we'll be able to eat this up in the slow, and then plan on moving my trees somewhere, and then we'll have pent up over here. So just cleaning up the game. Cultural ASIM, we've played around this. Beast Pack, we'll kill that town. Reckless offense, sure. Pure cards, gather a town into a coastal land. I guess I can go here, let this build, and then I can defend it next turn. Wetland Ravage, build sands, or is sands in mountains? Left innate, gathering that in. Right innate, 3 fear, 1, 2, 3. And I can plan to move here next turn. Adding a vitality there. Rack root. Oh, and that should be gone. Add a wilds over to here. And we G3. Put our presence to here, destroying this presence. Moving my Incarna, empowering the Incarna. And we get a minor. Looking for a good 0. There it is with Shadows of the Burning Forest. And we get our both of our innates again. We have Entwine, defend 4. Elusive ambushes, take out that explorer with the events are. Sprawl contained, we're going to choose this land. I mean, my Incarna is empowered, so there's no build. Need to add a wilds. We'll add that wilds over here to this wetlands. Beast destroy, sure, and Dahan Ravage. Skip builds. Okay, so Ravage in the sands, build sands mountains, skipping here. Explore is mountain jungle. We have my right innate. 1, 2, 3. Getting rid of all of this. We have my left innate, gathering the city and the explorer into here. Shadows of the Burning Forest, 2 fear. Pushing this explorer, we'll push that over to here. And we'll have Boon of Resilient Power, adding a presence, getting us a major. Does not, oh, there's Trees Radiates. Let's grab that. I was about to say it doesn't matter, and then it does matter. Pretty funny. And I have to forget a card. We'll forget Elusive Ambushes. Go. Let's reclaim. Go there. And like I said, we want to do sap. Pent up. Entwine. And actually, instead of pent up, we'll do Trees Radiates. These cards. Sap defends 5 here. Entwine the Fates of All, defend 10. Trees Radiate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Killing the city. We should win. Coming up here. Cultures mix and clash does nothing. Foreign diseases. Add a disease. Goodbye, Dahan. And we gain energy. Bunch of fear cards. Scapegoats. Not matter. I guess I can gather like this. Okay. Sands Mountain Ravage. Ravage and Ravage. And that is it. That's GG. So very solid game with roots. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a bad starting board. I mean, bad matchup. When I say bad, I mean, it's still very, very favorable. You should succeed in this matchup. I think the starting explorers were favorable though, despite having a bad board. Like I said, Jungle Mountain really is probably the best starting with that wetlands being the worst. And then having that back-to-back mountain was just, or I guess it was mountain sands mountain. Having this mountain here was just huge for us because that was the land that we had covered, and then we were able to solve that land over here on C7. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.